Good morning. Would you all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. I'm Mr. Bush. I'm not usually seen in front of the Inside Scoop cameras, but today is a little different from the usual. The guest anchors that would have been on today informed me earlier in the week that they had to cancel their appearance on the Inside Scoop today. That left me wondering who else we could get on short notice to host the show when a student of mine reminded me that we haven't allowed the winners of our lunchtime contest to anchor a broadcast yet. The winners were sophomores Sophanny, Khounn, and John Ibarra. So take it away.
I'm Sophanny Khounn.
And I'm John Ibarra. The songs you might have heard before the show were Brown Sugar by the Rolling Stones. It was released on this day in 1971, and Take It Easy by the Eagles. It was the first single, and it was released on this day in 1972. We're going to keep it short because Mr. Bush has something else he's going to show you later in the broadcast. But there were a couple of announcements that the Inside Scoop specifically asked to air today.
Right, like this one from Mr. Menchaca. Today is Century High School's first annual College Signing Day. Century is one of 400 high schools that are hosting a College Signing Day. Mrs. Obama has sent a message to all schools that participated. Let's listen.
Hello, everybody. I want to congratulate each and every one of you for making it to this day. This celebration is for all those years of hard work, for all those late nights and tough classes, for all those obstacles that you overcame. You did it, you made it, and I am so incredibly proud of you. This is a big deal, but of course, it's not the end of your journey. In many ways, it's just the beginning, because getting into college isn't the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is to graduate and live the life of your dreams. So now's the time to start preparing for your freshman year. It's time to start thinking about what major you might choose, what kind of internship you might want to do, how you'll pay off your student loans. And it's okay if you don't know all the answers right away. I know that I certainly didn't back when I was your age. Neither of my parents went to college, and when I got to campus, at first I was totally overwhelmed. I didn't have any friends. I didn't know how to pick my classes. I didn't even bring the right size sheets for my bed. But step by step, I developed a plan. I went to the Student Multicultural Center and I started meeting people. I reached out to an advisor who answered my questions, and I studied as hard as I could to get the grades I wanted. And soon enough, I realized that I had everything I needed to handle college. And I know that the same is true for all of you. You have all the courage, all the intelligence, all the passion and energy that you need to reach higher and complete your education. And I cannot wait to see everything that you will achieve in the years ahead. Congratulations again, and good luck.
And seniors, as have you heard of the last couple of days, Johnson's made a mistake with their calendar, and they will be here to sell cap and gowns today during both lunches. This is our last chance to purchase your cap and gown, so beg, borrow, but don't steal the money. You need to get your order today.
Journalism is publishing the last newspaper of 2015 through 1026 year, and it will be all about Century seniors.
A senior, well, it is something that a senior leaves behind to someone else once they leave Century. It is completely made up, so the things that they are leaving behind aren't actually real things.
The journalism class is trying to get as many seniors as possible to contribute their wills, as long as they're appropriate, and they need them ASAP.
Seniors can send their wills to the journalism email ed.centurylegacy@gmail.com. Or they can go to Mr. Goodrich's class in room 424 so they can collect a flyer, fill out their wills, and return them back to Mr. Goodrich. Members of the journalism staff will also be passing out flyers this week.
And our counselor, Ms. Vasquez, wanted us to remind all of you that there is a community service opportunity tomorrow at the Delhi Center. Pizza and refreshments will be provided. Please see Ms. Vasquez in the counseling office for more details.
And how could you forget that the Mr. Century contest is tonight at 7 in the TCC? If you haven't already purchased your tickets, they're going to be $7 at the door, well worth the price. You don't want to miss this event.
It is that time of year again. Century High School cheer trials will begin next Tuesday, May 5th at 3:30 and continue through Saturday. If you have ever thought about trying out for cheer, now is the time. Next year, we will focus on stunning, tumbling, and attending several competitions. We are looking for guys and gals who will be able to attend summer practices and be in 6th period cheer for the entire 2015 through 2016 school year. Come by Ms. Fidel's room in 5111 to pick up an application today.
Now Mr. Bush wants to share something special with all of you. Go, Mr. Bush.
As you all know by now, Coach Crego passed away early Tuesday morning, and it just so happens that he was a guest anchor for the Inside Scoop just one time back in 2010. So I thought we'd rebroadcast his day that he co-hosted with another teacher here at that time, Mr. Powe. So this is from May 14th, 2010. Would you all please rise?
We all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This is Mr. Powe.
Hey, this is Mr. Crego,
Hi.
and welcome today to today's edition of the Inside Scoop.
Inside Scoop.
Hey,
Hey.
if you tuned in earlier enough, you heard some music history. You heard the Rascals, "People Got to Be Free," and Frank Sinatra's singing "Night and Day." The Rascals recorded their hit song on this date in 1968, and unfortunately, it was on the date of 1998 that Frank Sinatra died after a heart attack at the age of 82.
Very sad.
Very sad. The Reaper called for the chairman's final adjournment and seconded at the same time. He was not replaced.
In 1804, on this date, William Clark set out on the famous expedition from Camp du Roi. You say that? Du Roi.
It is like a...
I didn't speak
Du
French.
Roi.
Okay. A few days later in St. Louis, Meriwether Lewis joined the group. We're obviously talking about the famous, drumroll, Lewis and Clark expedition. All right. It was known as the Course of Discovery. Great moment in history.
See? And on this date, 100 years later, the first Olympic Games to be held in the United States took place in St. Louis. Actually, that's where my dad was born, East St. Louis,
I
Missouri.
live closer.
Oh,
I'm on. And on this date in 1973, Skylab 1 was launched into orbit around the Earth as the first U.S. manned station with its orbit. With its orbit decaying, that means it fell apart. It was allowed to burn up as it re-entered the Earth's atmosphere in 1979. I was already out of college.
Man, speaking of burning up, these folks were hot. What am I talking about? Oh, I don't know.
We're talking about birthdays.
Oh.
Birthdays.
And if your birthday is today, you share the same with some famous people, including, by the way, you'd be a tourist, Thomas Gainsborough, who painted the blue body painting you see here.
Blue boy.
Oh, blue boy. I should have gotten the boy part right. What's wrong with me? And he was born on the date in 1727. That means I wasn't around. And if you'd like to see the real blue boy painting, you just need to visit the Huntington Library and Botanical Gardens in Pasadena. It's there on the wall across from the other famous painting by Gainsborough. His name is Pinky. Director-producer George Lucas, who created Star Wars, was born on this day in 1944. And Robert Zemeckis, who directed Back to the Future series of movies, was born on this date in 1951. He won a Best Director Academy Award for directing Forrest Gump, woohoo, in 1994. Life is like a box of chocolates.
Yeah, great movie. The dance production team and classes are producing a dance show on Friday, May 21st. Here's Lewis out in the quad with some dancers. Lewis, take it away, buddy.
Go, Lewis.
I'm Lewis, and today I'm interviewing dance production and one of our lovely Prom girls, and our newest entry's dance production coach, B. So, B, tell us a little something about yourself and what celebrities have you worked with?
Well, I'm a ninja number one. A whopper! We open and close for Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Colby Calais, Pat Benatar, Keisha, Salt and Pepper, list goes on.
Lady Gaga, y'all know if she's worked with her, I love her. She's my girl now. Okay. Also, tell us, you're taking dance to a whole another level. Like, what do you plan to do with these girls besides just performing?
A million things. We're going to be ninjas out of this world. The girls have kept this going, and the boys have kept this going without even a coach to be here to help push them forward. They've taken the motivation and the inspiration from themselves, and because they've done that, we're going to take them to competition. We're going to take them to performances. We're going to let them do everything that they love, and I promise them that I can do that.
And also, I know you have your own studio, so tell us a bit about Beast Images Dance Studio and give us a quick summary about what it's about.
Well, it's not completely mine. It's called, it's ours. We are family. It's called Images Dance Place. We are a nonprofit organization. Pretty much, we keep the place open and keep the whole area is available for these girls to come, for students to come. It's a release. It's a passion and an inspiration. We teach hip-hop, jazz, breakdance, modern, swing, salsa, merengue, cumbia, the whole works, tap. I mean, anything that you ask for, we offer. We just want it to be, a lot of people, our prices are really low and a lot of people can't afford that, so they disappear, and we ask them to come back. So if you can only afford a little bit of money a month, $5 a week, we don't care. We just want a place where everybody can release their passions and be inspired. That's it. But we're at 2017 North Main. We've got workshops. I do workshops on the 13th and 27th. They're $10 for a 2-hour workshop. We don't care. We just want people to come in and do what they love, kind of like you did.
Yeah, I did that.
That's right.
The reason these girls are here in particular is because we have gone to B Studio and we've just danced our hearts out. And Diana, tell us a little, like, what can you say about B Studio? What has it taught you?
It has taught me to keep going for my inspiration, which is dance, and she's taught me to just follow my passion and not care what anybody else says about it and keep dreaming.
How about you, Tracy?
Well, it's taught me that if you're really angry and if you have all these feelings, just let it out and just dance it all off, and it works.
It does work. It does work. How about you, Laura?
Well, it's helped me. This is my first workshop that I went, and I went on Tuesday, and it was a lot of fun. It was the three of us with Luis. And then we went in all stressed out, and once we were in, everything changed. Literally everything changed because we weren't thinking about anything, and then we just left, and then everything came back.
Yeah. How about you, Vanessa?
Well, it showed me that you could like practice and then like it'll get perfect. Because there was a guy there that he didn't really know how to dance, and once he got there, he was there for like a month. He was like so good. Like we were so impressed with him, and we want to be like that. And it was so much fun. We even walked from here all the way to Main Street, and it was worth it. It was totally.
It was. All right. How about Maribel?
Like Laura said, we got there all stressed out, and then once we started dancing, we like got our mind off everything, and it's a really good place for us to relax.
Yeah.
It's very true. B taught me not to quit.
Yeah, wait. What did you learn at my studio?
I learned that, you know, there's no such thing as bad dancing. You just keep practicing and put your feelings to it. You really, really learn. And Day, tell us about our concert that's coming up, the dance concert.
Well, it's May 28th at 7, so come out and support, and tickets will be on sale pretty soon. So.
Okay, so
It's going to be amazing.
amazing. So we'll see you guys till then, and thank you so much. Thank you, girls, for joining me today, and we'll see you guys. Love you for watching. Bye.
Okay, thanks, Louis. Make sure you go see the show. It's going to be awesome. I just want to make sure that you know the date. It's May 28th. And I'm going to take the whole football team there. It should be fun. Okay.
I'm going to go see Lewis. Hi, Lewis. You still have a chance to win that new car if you have a perfect attendance. If you have nearly perfect attendance, but not quite, I hope it is not lost. You can effectively erase some of your missed days by attending attendance recovery Saturdays. Each 5-hour Saturday makes up for one missed day. So if you have only a couple of absences, it makes perfect sense to get rid of them so you can have a chance at winning the car. If you're going to go through, you need to sign up at Student Services prior to attending a Saturday.
Are you a dancer but don't know it? I am. Stay in line. Stay in line.
Hey.
Yeah. Went to the 70s just for a second. The dance team has an opportunity for you. They are looking for new members for their next year, and they're holding tryouts. But today after school is your last chance. So if you want to try out, get to the dance room at 3 o'clock in comfortable clothes. No jeans allowed.
A reminder to all 11th and 12th grade GAP students. 11th and 12th graders, GAP students, be sure to turn in your Disney rewards end of the year field trip to Mr. Katz by Tuesday, May 25th. Students must turn in a completed application form for the June 1st field trip for Disneyland and a refundable $10 deposit to Mr. Katz in room 307.
All AP students must have taken their AP test. All students must have maintained an A or a B in all their classes, including all non-honor AP honors classes and regular classes, and must be verified by their teachers.
And if you've received an N or U in citizenship, unfortunately, you cannot go. Make sure your permission slip is also signed by your parent or guardian. That deadline for the form again is Tuesday, May 25th to Mr. Katz in room 307. And he's going to check too.
All right. Friday is going to be a beautiful sunny day, a little weather for you. Wouldn't you like a Jamba Juice? I've never had a Jamba Juice, but I heard they're very good.
Yeah.
Do you want it personally delivered to you? I always like that. And
personally.
to your 7th period class and to enjoy after school, then pick up your pre-order form from any yearbook staff member, Mrs. Borhorkas, or your 7th period teacher. Sorry about that. Bring your completed order form and $4 to room 309 in by Thursday, and your juice will be personally delivered on Friday to your 7th period. All Jamba Juice flavors are available, and you can go to jambajuice.com to figure out whatever flavor you want.
Okay. Seniors who have decided to attend Santa Ana College in the fall and have already taken the community college placement test, there are still a few places for each day of the priority registration field trips. Friday, May 14th for last names A through L. Monday, May 17th for last names M through Q. Tuesday, May 18th for last names R through Z. If you are taking the AP Spanish Literature test on Friday or you have a conflict on your assigned day, please see Mr. Kavanaugh.
This is an especially important opportunity for this year because the classes will be limited. If you do not participate in priority registration, you may have difficulty getting into your classes. Only 53 students can attend each day, so turn in your permission slip today and don't be left out.
Results from the Community College Placement Test are available in the Higher Ed Center for those students who plan to enroll at community college other than Santa Ana College. So OCCers.
Seniors can apply for the Board of Governors fee waiver to attend any California community college, that's junior college, without paying tuition. Students who took the placement test and received the form see Dr. Kavanaugh for help completing the form.
There's an exceptional scholarship opportunity for State Fullerton, Cal State Long Beach, or UC Irvine who live with a single parent. U.S. citizenship or residency is required. The scholarship provides a generous monthly stipend to the family, and an essay and interview is required. But Century has had multiple recipients each of the last several years. See Mr. Kavanaugh today for an application. Remember that, seniors, today.
Kavanaugh's busy.
He is.
Okay, it's back to the third annual Century's Top Dancer Crew. This is cool. It's next Friday, May 21st at 7 p.m. in the gym. So if you have a dance crew that you think is good enough, you need to sign up ASAP with Lisa, the athletic trainer. After school, do you have what it takes?
The last of the spring sports wrapped up their regular season yesterday. Our varsity baseball team played against the Sentinels at Magnolia and pulled off a come-from-behind win with the score of 14-10.
Yeah!
And with that win, they clinched a spot in the CIF playoffs. Yay!
Yeah! Go, Coach Cortez.
Yeah, right on, Cortez. Way to go, guys, and good luck next week.
Yeah.
And our varsity softball team finished up with a 10-0 loss against the Western Pioneers here at home. We'll have a complete spring sports wrap-up for you next week, so stay tuned for that.
Okay, visions and sound performances are tonight and tomorrow night. It starts at 7 o'clock and usually sells out performances. So get there early to guarantee yourself a good seat. I've been to this thing many times. Awesome show.
You know, I've never been, and I heard it's really,
awesome.
really good, and I need to go. What's coming up in a week from tomorrow? Prom. Prom is going to be at the Lakeside Pavilion in Irvine. There will be two dance areas, so Powe's going to be there. Hey! And one with the GJ, and the other one with Banda. And it starts at 8 p.m. and goes to midnight. And when all the limos are turned back into to pumpkins, single tickets are $65 each. Outside guests, tickets are $70, so gather with the friends, split the cost of the limo, and go have a fantastic night. But remember that all the students attending prom must have first paid off any athletic or any other fees and must have served all of their detention time and be allowed to go. So see Mr. Nagel to set the appropriate form, to fill out the appropriate form to see the appropriate form to fill out. That's it. Okay.
I'm going to go just see Mr. Powe.
See, I got a red jacket already.
The students who brought you the Coke commercial and the Better Off Alone music video will be doing a new video. It will be about Six Flags and Coca-Cola, and they need seniors to be a part of this. If you or anyone is interested in being a part of this memorable video, please contact Mr. Bush in room 432, or you can see Alex Gonzalez, Christian Chavez, Kevin Chang. You can tell them, by the way, this will be recorded, sorry about that, after school, and they hope to get as many seniors as possible. Your participation will be greatly appreciated, and it will be fun.
It's going to be fun, trust me.
Yep.
Congratulations to Harishman Singh and Juan Alcocer for being the recipients of a ROP Scholarship. Yay! Each student was awarded $950 for college and attended a reception at the Assistants League of Santa Ana, where Miss Salcedo and their ROP teachers, Mr. Isabel and Miss Faye, were there to support and celebrate with them. Congratulations again to Harisman Sing, you know who I am, and Juan and their great work in their ROP classes and overall achievement in their studies. ROP wishes the best of luck in the future and college careers. Yay, yay, yay.
That's absurd, yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah. Thanks to you. Thank you to all. Thank you, everybody, who has participated in our first annual book drive. The event collected 755 books that will be used for foster reading of low-income children as their parents apply for the social services here in Santa Ana. The books have been collected, sorted, cleared, and will shortly be on their way to the early literacy program. I should be a part of that, of Orange County. We would like to congratulate Mrs. Haney's fifth period class collecting the most books. They donated 286. Oh wow! So they were the winner. They get a class pizza party. Way to go, students! Way to go, Mr. Gersten! Way to go, the academies. That's a great thing.
All right, your perennial favorite, your friend and ours. The CST test starts on Monday of next week and goes through Thursday. While you might think that these tests don't affect you, you'd be wrong, big time. They determine a great deal about how the school will be run next year. The better you do, the less stress on your teachers, and less stressed teachers can have more fun with their classes. If they're having more fun teaching, you're going to have more fun learning. Think about it. So it's true. Yeah, do well on the test next week, guys.
So do yourselves a favor. Take the test seriously. Do the very best you can. Eat a good breakfast, and so your brain has the food throughout. So your brain has food throughout the testing. Your brain has food?
Yeah, well,
is that right? Okay. The bottom line is you need to eat good so you can think clearly and do well in the test.
Yeah, don't be hungry and try to take a test because you're not going to pay attention. So please do well.
Testing fatigue will lead to lower scores. You don't want that, and we don't want that. Please get a good night's sleep, Sunday through Wednesday, so you won't be too tired to do your best. In an effort to help with the testing days, there are all minimum days that end at 12:25. Although lunch will be served after that until 1 o'clock. Friday will be on a normal schedule.
That's right.
Real important days, guys. We need to do well in the test.
Yeah, to raise the scores. The Inside Scoop will not be airing during the testing days. So the next broadcast will be next Friday with another two suckers, another two guests. And by the way, just want to add this. This weekend is Gay Pride Long Beach. So any of you want to go out there and you feel the need to celebrate yourself and just be free, go out there and just be free and enjoy yourself at Gay Pride this weekend.
Okay. So
we are family.
We are.
I got my sisters.
So tune in if you dare next Friday to see who they will be. It could be one of your teachers. Bye-bye.
Have a great day, Centurions.